Sure, France boasts the Louvre, Mont Saint-Michel, and Versailles, but its crowning jewel? Kylian Mbappé, a soccer prodigy whose earnings in a decade eclipse what most players dream of in a lifetime. Step into the electrifying world of Mbappé, uncovering his eye-watering income in the love stories that have made headlines. Bonjour, and welcome to the world where croissants meet corner kicks and fine wine pairs with fine dribbling. Today, we're not just talking about any French marvel. We're diving into the life of Kylian Mbappé, the wonder kid, who's not only redefining soccer, but also rewriting the rulebook on how to live the luxe life. From stacking euros faster than a Parisian bakery stacks baguettes, to navigating a love life more intricate than a Bordeaux wine blend, get ready for a roller coaster ride through the opulent, fast-paced, and utterly fascinating life of France's très chic soccer sensation. Bio. So, it's December 20, 1998. Paris. The land of croissants, couture, and now kick-ass soccer prodigies. Enter Kylian. Born into a family where soccer runs thicker than a bowl of French onion soup. By 6, he's already the king of the local playground at a local club AS Bondy, showing off moves that had everyone whispering, "Is that a mini Zidane?" Fast forward to 12, and Kylian's off to Clairefontaine, the X-Men Academy for French soccer talents. There, he dazzled scouts from the who's who of European soccer. We're talking to big guns like Real Madrid and Arsenal. But in a plot twist, Kylian opts for AS Monaco, proving he's not just about the glitz and glam. Now, here's where the plot thickens. At 16, he smashes records at AS Monaco, becoming the youngest star to hit the field. Outshining even Thierry Henry, but Kylian wasn't just warming up. He blasted 15 goals, skyrocketed Monaco to league victory, and tore through the Champions League like a tornado, all while most of us are still trying to pass driver's ed. Then, the blockbuster move, Kylian transfers to Paris Saint-Germain for a mind-boggling 180 million euros. With PSG, he's basically a human trophy magnet, amassing victories and scoring goals like it's going out of style. But the real game changer, the World Cup. In 2018, at just 19 years old, Kylian wasn't just playing, he was making history, netting goals and dazzling the globe, culminating in France and lifting the trophy. Fast forward to 2022, and he's at it again, this time leading France to a nail-biting final against Argentina. Despite a heroic hat trick, France narrowly misses the cup, but Kylian's performance cements his status as a living legend. So there you have it, folks. Kylian Mbappé, the 25-year-old who's already achieved more than most players dream of. He's not just a soccering phenom. He's a humble role model, a philanthropist because apparently being awesome isn't enough, and a national treasure. Kylian Mbappé isn't just a name, it's a verb. To amaze, to inspire, to leave defenders in the dust like tumbleweeds in a tornado. And the best part? This whirlwind is just getting started, and the ride's gonna be legendary. Private life. The saga of Kylian Mbappé's love life is more twisty than a French braid. First up, we have Emma Smet, a dazzling French actress with the legendary Johnny Hallyday in her family tree. Picture this. The two lovebirds met at Neymar's birthday bash in 2019, because where else do you find love if not at a footballer's party? They had a whirlwind romance, spotted cozying up at the Parc des Princes and sharing laughs at Parc Asterix. But alas, like a French soufflé that didn't rise, their love story deflated by 2020. Emma waved the white flag, declaring they were just amis, citing their diverging life scripts. Enter stage right, Rose Bertram, a Belgian bombshell and ex-Victoria's Secret angel who flew straight into Mbappé's heart in 2020. This duo didn't play coy. They were all over social media, flaunting their love from the Fashion Awards to the UNICEF Gala. They're still going strong, turning heads as the epitome of glam and power, supporting each other's gigs and goals. Rose gushes about Kylian being the epitome of charm and sweetness, proving they're not just a match made in heaven, but a headline-making power couple to boot. Best friends. We're diving into the buddy comedy that is Kylian Mbappé's life, featuring his dynamic duo of pals, Bryce Chaga and Achraf Hakimi. Picture this, Bryce, not just any Parisian barber, but a snipping maestro and Dior's go-to hair whisperer who waltzed into Mbappé's life back in the Monaco days. He's the man behind the mane. sculpting the locks of soccer royalty and music maestros alike. But for Bryce, trimming Kylian's tresses is more than just a job. It's a brotherhood bond stronger than the most stubborn of cowlicks. He's the VIP guest at matches, the globe-trotting buddy at tournaments, and practically part of the Mbappé family furniture. Enter stage left, Achraf Hakimi, the Moroccan marvel on PSG's defense line, who clicked with Kylian faster than you can say, "Goal!" Since 2021, these two have been inseparable, sharing everything from origin stories to fashion tips. They're the dynamic duo of the soccer world, always ready with a joke, a laugh, or a celebratory chest bump. Whether they're on the pitch or just chilling out, their bromance is the stuff of legend, underpinned by mutual respect and a shared journey to the top. So there you have it, the trio that turns life into a non-stop adventure, Kylian, Bryce, and Achraf. More than just friends, they're the squad goals we all wish we had, proving that behind every great soccer star is a great barber and a defensive dynamo. And of course, Ethan Mbappé, the little brother. And let's just say, living in Kylian's shadow is like trying to nap under a disco ball. But instead of getting jealous, Ethan's using Kylian's brilliance as rocket fuel for his own dreams. He's already made his big debut for PSG alongside his big bro, and the world's watching to see if Ethan can become the next Mbappé to leave defenders chasing ghosts. Think of them like peanut butter and jelly, delicious apart but unstoppable together. Just don't ask Ethan who gets to be the peanut butter. Money. Strap in, folks, because we're zooming into the fast lane of Kylian Mbappe's life, where the glitz, glam, and goals of soccer royalty collide. This French sensation, lighting up Paris Saint-Germain's forward line, isn't just making waves on the field, he's also scoring big in the bank. Forbes crowned him the fourth highest paid soccer maestro in 2023, with a wallet-busting net worth of $120 million. But wait, there's more. This soccer juggernaut pocketed a cool $100 million from PSG, with his brand endorsements kicking an extra $20 million. Talk about a financial hat trick. But Kylian isn't just raking in the euros, he's also giving back. He passed his World Cup windfall to a charity for disabled children, and even launched a graphic novel series to fire up the imaginations of young fans. Plus, he's got his own line of swag, because why not? Now, let's cruise over to Mbappe's digs and wheels. Picture this, a lavish Parisian mansion with the Eiffel Tower playing peekaboo, complete with a pool, a home cinema, and a gym to keep those goal-scoring legs in shape. And if that's not enough, there's also a sleek Monaco pad in his property portfolio. But the real showstoppers? His cars. From practical Volkswagens to a chauffeured Mercedes, Mbappe's garage is a testament to his need for speed and luxury. And the crown jewels? 2 Ferraris, including a 488 Pista that's more rocket ship than car, boasting 401 horsepower and a top speed that would make the Roadrunner jealous. And there you have it, folks. The full Mbappé experience. Fame, fortune, romance, a squad of loyal buddies, and of course, the hefty weight of French hopes on his young shoulders. What's your take on Kylian Mbappé? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and hey, who tops your list of French sports legends? Tony Parker, Cristobal Hewitt, or perhaps Andre the Giant? Smash that like button, hit subscribe for more action-packed content, ring that notification bell to stay in the loop, and remember, in the game of life and soccer, it's all about scoring those big goals.